From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, you love hearing the crowd, but more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at him and gashing him right out the gates.
He's got it on the right. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
From the gun, the running back has it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, the defense is on their heels right now. They're going to have to find a way to stop this guy. When he's got a head of steam, boy, he is hard to bring down.
The Bobcats are marching down the field. Handoff from the gun. Dances away from one. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Longhorns offense will take the field for the first time. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
Quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. A running back and a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. From the gun, running back on the move. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. After run, now throw. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And the Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. Slips through the line. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Collins. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The Bobcats have a first down.
I love RPOs. It puts the defense in such a bind. Are they handing it off? Are they throwing the football? How quickly can I commit to this? And you see with the RPO, it just freezes the defense for a half a second. It allows the offensive line to set those blocks up, and they're able to go get the first.
And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, now on second down. Looking for a man. It's Bettis. Trying to get rid of it. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third down, he drops the throw. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. He'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it. Hit the afterburners, kid. The 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
And they tacked on the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Here comes the offense on second down. On the run, it's Hart. Powers through the defender. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right up the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Got room at the 35. Afterburners coming. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I think one of the hardest places to move the football on the field is right outside that fringe area. Now the offense gets to skip that area because it was a great job by this running back making something happen, getting the ball all the way down the field, now set up on first and goal.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats. And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Northern Illinois came away with the victory today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Husky Stadium had to sweat things out for much of the day. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Getting some heat. He's got him in the flat. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Longhorns with the 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picked up the first down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The corners are walked up tight. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. This offense has a second down play. Off the boot, looking for his man. They're trying to get to it. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. Trying to get to it. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the second time. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer, but done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to move it through the air. Buys a little time with his feet. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
To throw, it's Bettis. Pressure coming. Stands in and takes the hit. And that pass intercepted. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30. Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's got his man. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Line getting set on second down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Couldn't pick it up on second down. Now they need a couple on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the big fella. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Looking to throw on second down. Got his man in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. In the waning seconds of the first half, just enough time to try a field goal and take the lead. Defense calls the timeout, trying to build up the nerves with this kicker. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Bobcats will kick it away to crank up the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get to the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll try to get the first through the air. Firing to the right, complete. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Longhorns will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. Running back searching for a hole. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. The Longhorns have their offense in high gear. Might as well give it to him again. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got it on the outside. It's Garrison. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Keeps the play, but now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. And the Longhorns line up to punt it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Finds his man down the middle. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
And the defense brought the blitz on 3rd down, trying to see if they could rattle the quarterback. But how about the poise? He knew where his answer was. He didn't panic or freak out. He just went through his progressions, picked up the 1st, and we got a fresh set of downs.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stem, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense. Continue to move, continue to stunt, continue to get in the backfield and make this life hard on this running back.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Blasted as he lets it go. And that ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. Got it set up on the outside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here comes third and short from the 24. And this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Got rid of it just in time.
Third and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive. And I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Going right down the boulevard. And with that, they've taken the lead. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, we should have ran a better route.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Bettis. Finds his big tight end. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. And the Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. Keeps the legs moving. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. Smashes through. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And guys, this can be a great time to look for a big play on 2nd and inches. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, through the offense, 2nd and short, you're trying to take a shot, thinking if you don't get it, you'll just run. But the good news is you didn't lose that many yards. So still 3rd and very manageable. You got to do a better job protecting your quarterback.
Keeps looking downfield. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now they move the ball down the...
And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Let's go. Talk about leaving the door open. Yes, please. You think they might run the clock out, run the football consistently? No, sir. They put it in the air. We forced the interception. Great job by the defense. When they needed it the most, they came through.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Scanning the field, it's Bettis. Working the middle, it's complete. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and a nice job in the 4th quarter making plays, and a nice job being on the same page. QB, receiver. You could tell he broke with the football. He caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice chemistry by the QB and wide receiver.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a run.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the offense. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down, gets some yardage, and gets down.
You know what, Reese, it is a great play, and I think they were in nickel, so they brought an extra guy on the field that has some speed, take a linebacker that's a little bit slower off the field, and you could see it paid dividends on that 3rd down.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Bettis. A little screen to the running back. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Texas offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Going up top on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Those always sting a little bit when you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive. Just really annoying as a defensive back.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Right down the middle. It's caught. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. It's complete to the right. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Makes his connection. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Feeling some heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Quick strike complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. And the offense just going to spike it here. And this could prove to be the biggest play of the game. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go to the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And inside a minute to go, they've got the lead.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. You've dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
If he can make this one, the lead will be 3. And he knocks it through, and the lead is a field goal here in the 4th quarter. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough.